Gotta link the app to the camera. Sometimes it's a pain. There we go. It is well into Sunday morning, should say well past midnight, and I couldn't sleep, so here we are to talk about camera stuff. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kevin Duver, and I've been getting into photo and video, so let's discuss some of that stuff. More specifically, what you guys are looking through right now, which is the Tamron 15-30 f2.8 VC USD. Now this isn't so much of a review as it is like a initial thoughts before the review that might come later. Just let's talk about the lens. Now there's a lot of details that we can go over and go through, but let's just keep it simple. So initial pros are 15mm is super wide, and I'm used to 18mm, which is definitely wide, but the extra 3mm when you keep stepping out wider is a huge help, especially with image stabilization, which brings up to VC. For those of you who don't know, VC is vibration compensation, which is, let's see if I can do this right the first time, Tamron's version of Canon's, nope, screwed it up, Tamron's version of Canon's image stabilization. Say that 3 times fast. Now it's a little bit of technical talk, but basically it's super wide, it's good in the dark, and VC doesn't make your video footage all shaky. So, like everything in life, there's pros and there's cons. So, now that we've listed the pros, let's discuss the cons. And there's just one big one, and that mainly is the lens itself. This thing is massive. Like, it's huge. It's a Canon. Like, you know, people said in the reviews, they're like, it's a big lens, and I'm like, well, yeah, it'll be a big lens, but no, it's a really big lens. As a comparison, let me show you a few things. This, if you guys watch my other YouTube videos you've seen before, is my Canon 100mm macro f2.8 L series lens. And I mean, by no regards is this a small lens. When I was ordering the Tamron, I'm like, it'll probably be about the same size, maybe a little heavier, but maybe hopefully a little smaller. Wrong. No comparison, like it's giant. It is a huge lens. You could slide this lens into this lens and you have extra space for whatever else. You want another comparison? This is the first lens I ever had. This is the kit 18-55 I got with my Rebel T7i. And I mean, when I got this, I was like, oh, that's a nice lens. I mean, it's a kit lens, but whatever. Comparison, not even close. Like, you could fit 2.5 of these into this, which isn't bad, but I mean, trust me when I say it's a Canon. I call it both the Canon and the dumpster because this thing is massive and it is heavy. It's got some weight to it. So I mean, take all of that with a grain of salt because I do so far really love this lens. One pro I forgot to mention is the element on the front. Beautiful. Let me just show you that real quick. So, I mean, that's one con of the lens, is that it's just really, really big. But, I mean, kind of get used to it. One other con that I would say is that it extends only to 30mm, which, I mean, it's kind of a small thing to gripe about, but I just love being able to cover so much range and focal distances. So 30 by no means is bad, especially when you can have 15mm at 2.8 with VC. So by no means am I complaining. You just, I mean, it's the little stuff. And as far as my initial thoughts pre-review of this thing, so far that's the point of it. That's just the little things that I don't like about it. It's beautiful, 2.8, 15mm, VC, I'm sold, thus far Tamron. I would say that I need to get more experience with it, that's why I said this was a pre-review. I've taken quite a few photos that I absolutely love with it, and I'm just shooting this video with it obviously, but just to get a little more comfortable with it prior to giving a full-on review. Thus far though, I give it a full thumbs up. So that should do it for now. If you're on Facebook, like this video, but also if you're on Facebook or YouTube, let me know what time it is where you are. Right now, where I am in Iowa, 2:34 in the morning. A little tired, but definitely not tired enough to go to sleep. So we're just gonna keep this train rolling. Lastly, just as a visual demonstration, this is at 15mm and this is at 30. I do like the the drama that is 15 millimeters, especially up close. So I would love to thank you guys for watching, and have a good night, morning, afternoon, whenever you happen to watch this. If you do, thank you. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.